Probably going to be Ezreal Nautilus as it turns out, Owner going to be playing Zyra here, and it's Braum to finish off the draft. R5 Braum here for Barrel. Huh.
I don't know what to expect from that.
Okay, this is a bit too many curveballs with the speed that this draft has gone.
Yeah,
so
I just allowed, there wasn't a lot of time. I didn't get to talk. I was writing the whole time.
Oh, no, you have to. Okay, gut feeling, Feldas.
I mean, I think T1 are very far ahead. They were definitely a bit more quiet, but they were the intensity of it.
It was visceral.
Yeah.
Feldas.
They know they have to make up in terms of quantity, and they did a great job. Faker is, well, he's found the enemy team. There's a Braum there. Barrel absolutely going to flash there. Trade
level
flash
1!
to Faker, and you know what? Over the wall, that's the stun. Faker's dead!
It's the level 1!
And it goes to Deft as well! And
Guma. Can I get another?
One auto. Yep, there's the stun.
Gonna have to use his cleanse at least.
That's the cleanse, and now he's going to be late to lane. Faker should know about the Braum level 1. I mean, yeah. I mean, everybody's there. So you can't be there. It's as simple as that.
Oh, Barrel. Oh, and you always have to mention it whenever Braum is picked because he is arguably the best level 1 champion in the game. Like, his passive is so insanely strong. And that late invade is something that T1, the main question is, can we get anything out of it? As Faker did just go in.
Yeah, he's going in. I feel like he's almost trying to make up for what happened earlier, but that's going to put him behind even further as BDD picks up the kill. No flash for Faker.
And obviously you get the reset on your jump. As yeah, look, oh, that timing. And he can't walk up, like BDD does a good job there, walking away, ensuring that you don't actually get, as even in the picture fights went as poorly as they did.
Well, here's the scoop. Very nice buffer here from Faker.
Thanks. They're trading grasp attacks. Their TPs are on the same timer. Mid, we do see Faker going in aggressively. BDD.
They were denied of any real entry into the river. As there is a Skarner here. Owner is in a lot of trouble. He gets knocked up against the wall. The Impale is going to miss. And so they'll just stop there. So kind of unfortunate for Perfect. The angle was a bit off. Keria is being bullied a little bit, but Owner over here with Faker.
Yeah. Negative engage, realistically.
Uh-oh.
If you get somewhere first.
Yeah, Pioshi getting on top of Owner. He's just going to throw his whole kit on the ground. Tries to flash over to Zeus, but now the Impale going to catch him, and Owner goes down. A lot of damage being done by the All Out, but now BDD comes over. He wants more. He wants blood. He wants to take down Cassante, and that he will. Perfect picks up the kill.
As we said, someone probably should have predicted.
Yep.
Because if everyone predicts T1, isn't there a chance, isn't there an inkling? And here we see the issue with Zyra. Once you get on top of her, she doesn't have a whole lot of recourse. And it's, again, I think crucially, it's BDD who's early on the play. It's Barrel who was early on the rotation. And you can see this alone is not enough, but this team has struggled so much. BDD, obviously, with the Nashor's First, has an incredible amount of attack speed.
Faker can't defend this alone.
No. And he'll be able to make it out and still has
4 plates.
They might just take this straight up.
5. A turret before 14.
The Grubs.
Keria's getting in there, and the Grubs, they get it, the first turret, and all of the plates before 14 minutes. Keria desperate to try to stop them, but instead he's just going to go down. Guma has to get away from the Impale, and Perfect is very tanky. He's still getting in there as Keria finally will be taken down. The reset comes in, and now the rest of the team is getting baited into this one. Although Zeus is coming in from the top lane, gets the all out on a Pioshik, who is in a bit of trouble. Does get over the wall there, but he is going to go down. It's a double kill over to Guma. And did KT overextend as BDD finally makes his way back? He's looking for a bit more as Guma will get away. Zeus' stun does come down, but that is Cassante, ladies and gentlemen.
Doesn't go down until much later.
Uh-oh.
And then, oh no.
Well, walls aren't real. Not against Skarner. And Owner's in a bit of trouble, but he drops down the ult, and now the follow-up comes in from T1 as Pioshik has to flash away. But here comes Deft, he's doing a lot. Faker trying to pop him out of this fight, actually. But the first kill will go on Aguma. Faker does get the assassination, but Pioshik is Zeri. Now he has gone back into the Viego form as the Impale again is going to miss. And I mean, I don't know how he keeps missing it, but it's okay. He's got some rocks to throw, and he's going to throw it into that front line, into both of them. There's no escape for the two members of T1. They will both be killed.
Yeah. Brom as well, like, it doesn't matter if KT doesn't have great engage. If T1 is just walking into fight and skirmish after skirmish, Zari really has a realistic chance of stealing this. But this is the first relevant soul, and
actually pretty quick. It looks like it's longer than it actually is. You can really get caught off guard by that. Actually, I remember when I was first playing against Shane Skarner. As Beryl, he's got a wall. It's not leveled up, but that's okay. The poke is coming in, and they're even gonna get a flash out of Carrion.
It's just a game of League of Legends,
hanging out, playing some League, and Carrion. He does have that very nice. And I mean, Guma's in a similar spot, but especially from ahead, the poke from the Ezreal is going to be very, very oppressive. And there's not much vision at all here for T1.
Oh, they know. Yeah, they have to flip it on this fight. It's all or nothing. I don't know if they can get to the pit in time. Owner can get there. No!
No, they're just not going to get there on time. It's just a Hextech Soul, just like that, and they want to take the fight after Mateus. He goes in, and you know what? He's trying to get on top of Azonia's BDD, who is going to live for now. He goes in, he gets the sweep onto 2. As he gets pretty low, they take him down, but Pioshik's still alive.
No resets!
But no resets, and Guma now is shelling them down. How did T1 win this fight? How is this happening? As Perfect now all alone, he's going to be taken down at T1 to get the Baron.
Oh, that is so much gold from up here. And it's the target selection that just isn't there. Pioshik needs 1 kill to pop off. 1! And everything looks good, right? Zeus gets slow. BDD gets his stopwatch. And then this is where the trouble begins. They can peel off here. They can just let Deft die and have that be the end of it. But Barrow wasn't in the fight. They're basically fighting so fragmented. Their main damage dealers are either Zonya stop or dead.
Yeah, they both sent themselves into the fight.
Just leave!
1v5.
Just leave. They're just equaling it up so that there's less. We got to keep it down, Valdez, is that they didn't lose too much of the base, right? They gave up an individual lower.
Here comes the combo. It's Beryl, and he's Braum, and he is very tanky, and he's actually going to get away. As now the two-shot barrage.
As Zyra, I think it was Sponge who got...
Maybe it was T1, I don't know. Faker's going to get poked out in a big way.
There's the soul.
Yeah, and the Elder has spawned. So, here we go, two-shot barrage. And KT, you know, they've dragged this Drake over to their side, and they're just allowing T1 to try to tank it up. As Keria looking for an engage, but he's getting extremely low, has to go into his ult. Now he has to engage, but it comes down to a flip, and it goes to Pioshik! As BDD goes in, immediately the Braum goes down, the supports are out, but the resets are coming in, and the Elder Drake is doing its job. Faker and Guma still alive, though, as now trying to go back in here as Zeus, not sure about that, as Pioshik going to be able to take him down. The TP's coming in, KT, they get the Drake. Can they get the game?
Is that going to be it? That Elder buff, they can't afford to. And it is Challengers, baby!
It's Challengers, baby.
Just an Elder flip. Keria tries so hard to keep Pioshik out, but he ults in, gets the smite. And then the fact that the fight is even remotely close, testament to T1's ability to fight Guma. I imagine his damage numbers after that one are going to be off the chart. But
they got the burn, they got the Hextech. They're trying to go for these Nexus turrets, but the wave is cleared.
10 seconds!
Kind of, I mean, this Nexus turret is gonna go down. And KT looking for the end. And 3 seconds to 1. No Elder buff left, but the damage, it's ticking! And down will go Zeus! Keria extremely low, and finally, he did it impale! He impaled an enemy! He finally did it, and KT, they will finally get a big win here in the LCK as they take down T1 at their own T1 home ground and get the biggest upset I think we've had all season. weird as they are crying.
Oh,
the KT group is, I mean, you know, there's always an away team at every homestand, and the small group of KT members, they were screaming their hearts out going into game 3, going into game 2.
Oh, perfect. Again, perfect. This is his first time playing on a stage this big, and he missed almost all of his impales.
But he
got one in the end.
Hit one. That's all that he needed. And yeah, you see that not super happy on the side of T1. How can you be? This was not the game they expected to lose. I'll say that, because so far, you know, 4-1. They're going to be sitting at 4-2 now after this loss to KT.
Looking goofy, and we're on camera while it's showing, so you know people will be like, what? Look at these guys. Yeah, look at us guys.
Yeah, we were those guys. Again, a huge victory for KT in their summer split. Yeah, those guys as well. All of us guys.
Second.
This is definitely a Pyosik POG, by the way.
Yeah,
like, even just watching these highlights.
Oh no,
this is insane. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you talked about inconsistency. Pyosik and Barrel, they were consistent to be good today. They're saying, don't get sucked in, watch the engage. They're the ones that have to engage. Our Elder ends in 5. Focus, Cassante. Take it slow. Front line first. We won, we did it. I'm sorry.
I think perfect. There's like.